Yeah. Good morning, students. Today we will see the construction of cycloid. Right? We will see particularly cycloid, which will roll on the straight line. Right? We will see epicycloid and hypocycloid in the next class. I think next class is again today itself in the 5th hour. Right? Since the timetable has been changed, we are supposed to follow it. Now diameter is 20 mm. So the length of the line will be 2 pi r or pi d. One of you calculate what is pi d for this. Let us see the length and change this. Pi into 20. How much? Value? Anyone? Calculate 20
Sir,
pi.
62.8.
62.8 is very less. Then you do this 2 pi r. 2 into pi into 20. How much?
$125.6.
125. Okay, it may come. Let us take. I'll construct like this, right? Okay, let us take the radius r as 20 mm. Okay, no? Now everyone take your compass, take 20 mm and draw the circle. 20 mm radius, no diameter. Draw the circle. Okay. First, all of you draw a 20 mm radius circle. Diameter will be 40. Now, everyone draw with me. Otherwise, it is difficult to understand. But if you draw once with me, then it will be very easy. You can draw by yourself. Okay. Now, after that, take your drafter and draw vertical line from the center of the circle. After that, draw the horizontal line from the center of the circle. Okay. Do till here. And after that, from this point, wherever this vertical line is touching, from that point to draw. So how much it is? 125.6, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So I will take 126. Amen. Okay, now 126 mm. That calculation you are supposed to do. Okay, now. So R is given like that. So therefore, 2 pi R is equal to how much? 125.6 mm. Okay, now after reaching this point, we are supposed to divide this line and this circle into same number of equal parts. Right. You can divide the circle into either 12 or 8 equal parts. Same with the line. Right. So if I take more and more divisions, it will be very difficult for you to what copy or understand. So I will take 8 division. You also take 8 and see whether you could draw the final curve fine and smooth. If you couldn't draw the curve fine and smooth, then you go for 12 division, right? We know how to divide the circle into 12 or 8 equal parts, isn't it? So each division will be 45. Okay. Okay. Like this, divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay. And next, you give the uh, name for each and every division on the circle. Right. See, the circle is rolling the right side like this towards right side. So what is the first point that is touching that point? Let us name it as 1. Okay, now this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, and let us name this as P. 8th division, I am naming it as P. Similarly, we need to divide this line also into 8 equal parts. So what we are supposed to do to divide this line into 8 equal parts? Anyone? See, whether it is right or wrong, you can say, right?
Line bisecting.
So what line dividing method, right? You draw an inclined line of any length, and after that you take equal division on that. Take 8 equal divisions. If you want, you can cut. See, you can take compass, take any convenient radius, and go on cutting arc. That is one method, or else you can do like this also. Directly, I am taking 1 centimeter as each division here. See how I am doing. this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now this line is equally divided into 8 parts, isn't it? See what I have done. See, if compass, how we are supposed to do? We need to take any convenient radius and cut the arc. You will get first point. First point as center, cut the arc. You will get second point. Next second point center, cut the arc. You will get third point. Like that we used to do. You can do like this also. Whichever is you feel easy, you can do this. So I am naming this as 1 double dash, 2 double dash, 3 double dash, 4 double dash, 5 double dash, 6, 7, and 8 double dash. Now, everyone must draw, otherwise it is very difficult, right? Next. So, after reaching here, what we are supposed to do? Join this last point and this last point. Join both of them. You will get an inclined line. Right. Complete till here and let me know. I will wait. Any doubts you can ask. Okay, done. Right. So now what you do? You take your drafter scale and align it to your this last inclined line like this. Okay. So fix your knob and move to the 7. Draw a parallel line from that. Next 6. Draw the parallel line. Next 5. Next 4. Next 3. 2. Next 1. So now this line will be equally divided into 8 equal parts. This is, let us name this as A, or you can name it as A dash. This is 7 dash. This is 6 dash. 5 dash. 4 dash. 3 dash. 2 dash. 1 dash. Complete till here and let me know. If only one student responded, what about others? Please complete and let me know so that I'll move forward.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir, what is the length of the line? This PA.
PA.
Yes, sir.
See, it is here. We have taken radius 20 mm. So the circumference of the circle must be this length of the line. That is 2 pi r. So 2 into pi into 20 is 125.6. So this is that length.
12.5, sir.
12.5 centimeter, or in mm
Okay.
it is 125.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. Now let us name this point as C. Okay. Now take your drafter in its basic position and draw the straight line from center and join this with this. You name this point as B. Okay. Next, from each and every division on the line, you join. You see 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash. So now these are the center at different point of contact. I will explain what are C1, we name like C2, C3, C4, C7, sorry, C5, C6, C7, C8 is B. Okay. So now what is it is this means, if the circle is moving till point 1, then this 1 dash will be touching this, sorry, this 1 will be touching this 1 dash, right? So then this C will become C1, right? Let us suppose if the circle is moved up to second division, this second division, this 2 will be joining with 2 dash. Here you see, this is a point of contact, right, between circle and the line. If it is moved up to 2, the point of contact will be this 2 and 2 dash will be coinciding each other. So at that point, center will be C2. Okay. Next, what you are supposed to do is draw the lines, horizontal lines from each and every division of the circle. So in that case, 7 and 1 will be on the same line like this. Draw the lines like this. Next, 5 and 3 will be on the same line. Next, 4 along is you complete like. Okay, complete till here and please let me know. Done. What about others? Only one student responded. Okay. Now it is very simple. All of you take compass. Everyone hold the compass in your hand and cut the arc with me. Okay. Take compass, everyone. Now you take circle radius. Circle radius as the length. Okay, now like this. You see, I'm taking circle radius. As circle diameter as radius. Sorry, circle radius as radius. Next, C1, go to C1 as center. Cut the arc on the first line. That is the line passing through the first division. This. You see 1 and 7 on the same line. Next. Now go to C2. C2 as center. Cut the arc on the second line. Line passing through the second division. That is 2 and 6 on the same line. Next, go to C3. Cut the arc on the third line. Line passing through the third division. 3 and 5 are on the same. Go to C4 and cut the arc. See, it will cut like this. Fourth division. Next, go to C5. Cut the arc on the fifth line. 3 and 5 are same. Okay. Next, go to C6. Cut the arc on the line passing through the sixth division. You see 3, 2 and 6 are on the same cutting here. Next, C7 as center. Cut the arc on the seventh division line. You see passing from. Next, at last C8 means it will cut exactly at A. Okay, this will be the point. So now you mark the point. This is the first one. And this is the second one. This third one. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. Okay. Cut the arcs and mark the point. I'll wait for 1 more minute here. From C6, take circle radius, C6 as center. Once again explain arc cutting. Okay. You see. C1 as center. Okay, na? Cut the arc on the line passing through the first division. So this side, or else you can cut this side, right? Both sides, but this side is correct because P is nearer to P. We need to cut. Okay, na? Not away from the P. This is wrong. So C1 as center. Cut the arc on the first line. Okay, now next C2 as center, cut the arc on the second line. Next C3 as center, cut the arc on the third line. C4 as center, cut the arc on the fourth line. Next C5 as center, cut the arc on the next line. Now come down. Okay, now like this. Next C6 as center, cut the arc on the next line like this. Next C7, cut the arc on the next line. Okay, like this. Next C8 and A will be coincident. And after cutting arcs, you put mark. I will explain the concept by drawing the figure and the concept after this, right? Then you will understand why we are cutting arcs like this. Now, once you are done with it, next you are supposed to join all these points with free hand, right? Take care, right? The first time okay. Next, slowly. So like that you need to join. After joining, you dark it with HB pencil. See, like that. Next, you can mark points P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, C7. So after completing this,